Hey Aquarius, EverlongMystic here. So today we're going to get you a message, and we're going to start with a La Fruma card. Then we'll get Lenormand just to get more into the topic of what we're reading, and then clarify with tarot. New bud. Ooh, okay, so what's new? We have a 45 new bud. To call out a petaled shout and attract life to its moment in the sun, scented and color saturated. It does talk about divine timing here. It's like something about the conditions required to allow the bud to burst open and to show its purpose. I almost wonder if you are kind of growing, like, it seems, I don't know, it seems kind of obvious that you've already planted a seed for something, but I almost wonder if there were other seeds mixed in with that you may not be aware of. And, I don't know, I'm just like, I'm picturing like a handful of seeds, right? Like you're intentionally planting a certain plant, right? Throw it in the ground, and like one or two of the seeds are a different plant, but you're not aware and you don't know until the bud bursts open. Or either that, or it's the same kind of plant and it's just like a different variety. Like you couldn't tell the difference until the bud actually opened. You know, like maybe like why is this one red when all the other ones are white? Or you know what I mean? Like something, whatever it is, it seems like it's a nice surprise. Like, oh wow, you know what I mean? So nice surprise, an opening bud of a nice surprise for Aquarius. We need a cut for this. So we have the anchor, we have the bear. Oh, those are kind of heavy energies. Oh, and the letter. Okay, so Aquarius, there is someone of like an authority type figure, who has a message for you, and this message has something to do with your security. That is interesting, because it's like it kind of makes me think about work, like your job. There's some kind of authority, but an authority can also be like a government, or you know what I mean? Like, you know, maybe it's a social security check. I don't know. I mean, that's super specific, but generally there is information coming in from some kind of authority. It could very well be a higher authority, you know, like spiritual kind of thing. A higher authority that has news that either grounds you or increases your security in a situation. Okay, so let's get tarot here for Aquarius. Oh yeah, definitely. So we have Judgment here. Almost as if like this letter that's coming in, or this information coming in from a higher authority, it's like some kind of decision has been made. Some kind of decision has been made for you, and because this judgment is coming out under new bud, and just from what I was saying earlier about a surprise, it's almost as if something surprises you by being in your favor. Whatever it is, the universe has heard you. You've been heard, Aquarius. Your voice has been heard. It's weird. I just heard, so be it. So be it. Wow, the Emperor. See, another authority figure. I don't think, I mean, this is, it's like I can't stress the importance of the authority figure. And I don't know if this is a person or if this is like a spiritual authority or something. But whatever it is, like this is a very firm, it's like a firm happening. It's a firm decision. You've got this Emperor coming out under the anchor. I do like it that this Emperor, there's what looks like, like symbols and hieroglyphs or whatever on his throne. Like this, it's weird. It almost seems like a mashup between like Nordic and Egyptian or something. Like Nordic Egyptian fusion. I don't know. I think it's just trying to tell me that it's older than you. Whatever this authority is, it's older than you. Oh, and then we have the Knight of Cups. Wow, okay. So the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups brings a message of love, right? So confirming that whatever this information coming in, you're gonna like it. You're gonna like the decision. You're gonna like the message, and it's gonna make you feel more secure within yourself or your surroundings. And what's cool is that this knight is riding like an orca, and to me, orcas kind of like, to me it talks about like ancestors, and that's funny because I was just talking about how this Emperor is like way older than you. So there's some, it's like you've got some help on the other side there, Aquarius. You definitely do. It's almost like here on the new card, it talks about the divine, there's a timing, divine conditions that are required. And it's almost like you've got these, I don't know if it's a spiritual authority or ancestors or what, but it seems like you have some help on the other side orchestrating these divine conditions. It's like they want you to see this bud open and see its perfect, beautiful purpose just as much as you probably want it to happen. The lovers. Yeah, exactly. That is so sweet. And honestly, what I'm getting with this lovers card is that, oh my gosh, it's about time. Like just these two figures, the way that they're embracing here, it almost makes me feel like they've been separated for a very long time and they're finally together. I just feel like whatever this union is, it is, I mean, like you see all of this light and this kind of magic around it here. That's that perfect, beautiful purpose, right? That's the perfect, beautiful purpose that this card is talking about. It's like finally something is going to come together for you, Aquarius, and it's going to be beautiful. And even on this last part, it says, attract life to its moment in the sun. That's what this feels like. It's like finally their moment, finally your moment in the sun or something. So let's look at the underside of this just to see if there's any, I don't know, hidden motives or shadow or things to watch out for. Just to get the underside for Aquarius. All right, we have the Page of Pentacles. This Page of Pentacles, it kind of feels a little stiff. You know, like when you're, like when you're a kid and your parents want to, take a picture, like, okay, pose for the picture, say cheese. I feel like this is somebody saying cheese. Like, yeah, okay. Or like you have to hold up a Christmas present that you don't like to, you know, so your mom can send it to your Aunt Betty or whatever. Like, oh yeah, I love this sweater, it's great. Or, I don't know, this feels contrived a little bit. I don't know. Maybe it's just an energy of fake it till you make it or something, but if there's something off about that. Oh man. I kind of don't like this. I don't like this feeling because what I'm getting here is you've got this contrived, this young person, right? And they're kind of like going through the motions or kind of faking happiness here. Yet there's a part of it that extends all the way into adulthood because the Queen of Pentacles has the same kind of, she just looks uninterested. And I almost wonder if there's like some kind of apathy thing going on, like underneath the surface for you, Aquarius, because I don't think this is what's showing up in your public or what you show to the world. I think this is inside somehow. It's like there's I don't know, like an apathetic part of you where you feel like you're just pretending sometimes. Like I don't know, like imposter syndrome or something. There's also something else about this Queen of Pentacles because of the Emperor. I almost think that there is something to do with like an issue with authority somehow. So I don't know if how many of you, Aquarius, are the kind of person that avoids checking their mail on the off chance that something negative will be in there, like a bill or a whatever, like puts off checking their mail. But I don't know, that has something to do with this. It's like, I don't know, it's like you've had some kind of bad interactions with a problem with authority, and it's like there's still this underlying effect, like you have not shaken that off yet. You still have that. Even if this, like the one triggery thing was way in the past, you still carry it with you. It's present during your interactions with others. Like, I don't know, like lurking. And I want to say that the heavier this is within you, Aquarius, the more of a surprise this bud is going to be. Because this still stands, right? All of this still stands. But if you, depending on where you're at, like, integrating this, dealing with this here, if this is heavy within you, this is even gonna, like, this judgment, this bud opening is gonna be even more of a surprise because you're not going to expect that. It's like there's a part of you that expects something to be difficult. And here we go. So our last card is you. We have 3-3. The last card is you. looking out into the horizon, into the future, and wondering where I go. Where do I go from here? I almost feel like I don't want to end it right here because I feel like there's some of you that this isn't that big of a deal. For some of you, this is not that big of a deal, but I think there are a few of you where this is kind of like shadowing all of this good stuff right here. It's kind of like putting a damper on things. I feel like I need some advice just for those of you. Get some advice for the future. Advice for the future. Okay, we're supposed to use a Lafruma. We're gonna use a Lafruma, the Healing Oracle deck. Okay. All right, advice for Aquarius for the future. Advice for Aquarius for the future. Clean it up. You have broom. You have brum. So the advice is to scrub it. Scrub it. Okay, I'm going to read this for you. Stocky, tough green, spiky leaves. Knee holly is the besom broom, beloved of butchers. Scarlet berries, large as cherries, speak of the scrubbing back of bloodied stains. Troubles traveling from the astral to stalk the living worlds must be scoured away. You're supposed to scrub here. The harsh sweeping up that begins in dreams must be tackled in life by fully removing its stains. Wow. So how does this stain you? How does this stain you? Because that's the key right here, is to fully removing the stains. Brush with the prickly brush every corner of every trauma to rid yourself of those wounding remembrances. Oh my gosh, that's such good advice. Thank you, Lafruma. Okay, Aquarius, this is your message. I thank you so much for being here, and I will see you later.